Cinderella, the quest to get ready and end with a glass slipper. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, so far that even Uber wouldn't take the ride and Amazon would charge extra shipping fees, there lived a girl named Lem who, due to unfortunate circumstances, was called Cinderella. Lem wasn't a nickname, it was because every day she was forced to clean so much that she ended up covered in soot. Cinderella wasn't always poor, but after her father went on a business trip and never came back, and her stepmother moved in with her two sisters of the year, her life officially turned into a 97 episode melancholic K-drama. Full-time job, maid, side gig, patience. Cinderella went from being a sweet girl with dreams to being an indispensable part of the broom. Every morning, while the world still slept, she was up with the sound of the whip and the command, "Go clean the horse manure." Her older sister spent her days taking selfies, and her younger sister was addicted to live streaming and selling skincare products from the land of fairies. Cinderella did everything: cooking, washing, cleaning, staying silent, and most importantly, no dreaming allowed. But alas, she had a habit of singing randomly and talking to mice and pigeons. Luckily, the mice never reported her to the authorities for being mentally unstable. The turning point: at a royal marriage ball. One day, the royal palace made a grand announcement. The prince, who is single, handsome, has thick hair, and a fat bank account, is looking for a wife. The entire kingdom went into a frenzy. Ladies from the elite to the middle class tore through their closets, booked spa appointments, got fillers, and worked on their figures to become the prince's destiny. Cinderella also wanted to go, not because she wanted to marry, but because she wanted the free buffet. But her stepmother immediately shot her down with, "You? Go? Not a chance." And so, while the whole family packed their bags and headed off to the ball, Cinderella stayed home, tying her hair, biting a towel, and scrubbing the floors. The fairy godmother appears, just as Lem is washing her tears. Just as Cinderella sat crying beside a pile of raw vegetables, a burst of light appeared, and her fairy godmother appeared in an outfit that looked like it was straight out of Coachella. "Hello, dear. I heard you want to go out and have fun, but you're not allowed, right?" Before Cinderella could even nod, the fairy waved her magic wand and said faster than a commercial jingle, "Pumpkin, luxury car, mice, chauffeurs, leaves, dress, coconut husk, glass slippers." And just like that, Cinderella was decked out, in style. But the fairy gave one important piece of advice: "Go have fun, but remember, you must be back by midnight, or else it's game over. No more sparkle, and goodbye mood." Partying, flirting, and racing against the clock, Cinderella walked into the ball like a movie star. Her hair was flowing, her dress sparkled, and her shoes gleamed like they had a built-in filter. The prince, seemingly under some sort of spell, looked at her and, "I'm in love." They danced, they laughed, and they discussed profound topics like, "I think cream puffs are better than sponge cake." And it was the perfect night, until the clock struck 11:59 and Cinderella switched to sprint mode. In her hurry, she lost a shoe, not because of drama, but because glass slippers are hard to walk in. She didn't even look back. Meh, they're hard to wear anyway, not as beautiful as they seem. The prince goes on a shoe-fitting quest, like a rapid delivery service. The next day, the prince, as if possessed by a courier service, ran around with the glass slipper, knocking on every door. The surprising thing was, no one could fit the shoe. Some had too big feet, others had long nails, some even tried to smash their toes with a hammer just to make it fit. Eventually, the prince arrived at Cinderella's house. Her stepmother tried to push her two daughters to try it on. One girl wore it and ended up with a bruised foot, and the other broke a nail. Then Cinderella gently stepped forward, without makeup, without a fancy dress, just a genuine smile and a perfectly fitting foot. The ending. The prince marries, Cinderella unfollows the entire step family. The whole kingdom rejoiced. Cinderella became a princess, but didn't forget to unfollow her stepmother on social media, then posted a story. From scrubbing floors to running a castle, just another day in the life. That night, the prince asked, "Did you marry me for love?" Cinderella smiled. "No, because the buffet was really that good."